Parkway. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. It looks a little gloomy, but we don't have rain over here where I am yet. My name is Matt Percival. I'm one of the pastors at Parkway, and you're watching one of our devotionals at noon that we're trying to put out Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays we're putting out a praise and prayer time at noon. So thanks for checking in. Guys, let us know you're here in the comment section. But this is just designed to have our leaders and church members be able to stay connected and have some just inspirational moments that we need through the day. And I feel like this is no better time than right now to live out our mission statement, Parkway, to demonstrate God's grace, to inspire a hope-filled journey with Jesus. Demonstrating God's grace is exactly who we are called to be right now. And you don't need to wait on the church to tell you how to do that. In fact, I've already seen you guys do this in so many creative ways already. Just my neighborhood alone, my street alone has a Facebook message group, and it's just constantly being filled with ideas and suggestions of how we can help people during this time. Asking about a neighbor who's elderly towards the end of the street. Has anyone checked in with her? You know, I'm going to the store today. Does anyone low on any supplies so you don't have to go out? I'm already going to be out. Just constantly being in connection with each other, being a little church street, if you will. So as a church, we're going to try to provide ways for you to stay connected and to be able to help those in need. But to be honest, you don't need us to be able to do what God is calling you to do exactly where God has placed you in your life. So this is a time to demonstrate God's grace, but not just to those who we think are in need, but we're called to give grace and generosity to people that we sometimes forget about. Our world leaders need some grace right now. Our national leaders, our governors, our mayors, those who are in charge of our armed forces, doctors and scientists and researchers, all types of hospital staff and first responders. There are so many people, your pastors, leaders in our community that need some grace right now. We're all doing the best that we can, or at least the best that we know how to do. We don't have all the answers. So as easy as it is to become bitter and to become angry about what we haven't done or what maybe we're not doing, this is the best time to demonstrate grace to our leaders as we try to discern during this time through something none of us has ever experienced before. Which leads me to how we respond matters. How we respond to this defines who we are as Christians. This is an opportunity for us to show the world how Christians respond to crisis. How Christians are called to have, and I hear this a lot and I see this a lot, how we're called to have faith over fear. And I know you're like, please don't be that person giving that message. I am. I'm totally that person giving you the message. I am begging you to have faith over fear. And I know it is so easy to say that when things are easy. I know that more than anybody, that it's so easy to have faith whenever we're in happy times. But I'm also here to tell you that Scripture doesn't ask us to just have faith sometimes. To have faith when it's easy, to have faith when it's convenient, to have faith when someone's watching. Scripture calls us to have faith all the time, especially during hard times. One of the scriptures I want to give you this morning is Luke chapter 12:27. It's actually what's tattooed. I don't know if you can see it on my arm as a reminder of how to live in a time when we're not called to worry. It says, "Consider all the wildflowers in the field. They do not toil and they do not labor. And yet not even Solomon in all of his glory was beautiful as these." It's a reminder of how God's beauty exists without us having to necessarily work and toil in a way that destroys us. That we have to sometimes sit back and acknowledge that God will provide alongside the work that we do. And we can't allow the fear to destroy us. I never ask you to do things that I don't ask myself to do. And I know it's a hard time to ask for you to be strong and to have faith. But now is not the time that we stop giving ourselves, that we stop tithing, that we stop trying to be a church. We're not on pause. Now is not the time to do that. Now is exactly the time. And I say that coming because my family has been hit. My husband has been laid off of work due to this virus and this crisis. And I'm telling you, from a place that's really difficult for us right now, that although we don't have a lot of answers, and he's been on the phone all morning, and most of the numbers have been cut off. There's just such an overwhelming amount of people that have lost their jobs. I'm telling you that as scary as it is that we don't know what the future holds, is my household is going to choose to have faith. We're going to choose to have faith during this time. We're going to continue to tithe. We're going to continue to stay connected to our church. And we're going to continue to find ways to help others. Because that is who God has called us to be. And because I truly believe that's what we're supposed to do. And that's what it looks like to demonstrate God's grace. To inspire a hope-filled journey with Jesus. So my prayer for you is that you find a way to do that within your families, where you live. And maybe we can just get through this, not just get through it, but with each other at Parkway.